to my Periscope account. My name is Jackie Ritz. I'm a Blue Diamond in doTERRA, and I've been doing doTERRA for about 3 years now. I have successfully helped to launch many businesses in doTERRA, and I wanted to just kind of create a Periscope series on launching your business. I am not going to be particularly following any kind of third-party system. I wanted to make this extremely general for you to be able to use with your teams with whatever kind of duplication system that you are currently using, or maybe you're not using, which is totally okay as well. So, Class in a Box, Share Success, Edge, all of those, really the heart of this shows the same thing. So these are feather earrings, so thank you for the compliment. And if you are listening to this, then you probably have already watched me before and know that I mostly scope about doTERRA and some business and coaching advice for building your doTERRA business. So in doTERRA, as you're launching your business, there's crucial pipeline activities for you to be doing in order to be successful in this business. And those include presenting, preparing, inviting, enrolling, closing, like a master. I'm going to have to block you. I'm so sorry. I am so one-track minded that if I have those questions like that, I'm just going to have to block you. So, also, and how to support and mentor your team. So we're going to go over just some of my tips for that. And so today we're really going to focus on those pipeline activities, but we're going to focus on the preparing part of those pipeline activities. First, I want you guys to get to know me a little bit, because this is a very important part of you building your business, is really understanding or realizing why you are even maybe here, okay? Why you even want to build a doTERRA business. So for me, when I started 3 years ago, our family was in about $50,000 worth of debt. We were a military family, kind of just getting by. And I had just lost my younger sister to suicide. So I was going through a very dark time in my life. I was going through lots of feelings of depression and anxiety. I even had post-traumatic stress, so many things along that. I was looking for more natural alternatives to support my body. And I had just purchased a starter kit from doTERRA, because I wasn't comfortable using some of those essential oils that I had in my cabinet on my children. I wasn't comfortable putting them on my body topically. I wasn't even comfortable diffusing them. They really were just used for cleaning and making homemade cleaning products. So I did a lot of research, and I came to the realization that doTERRA was the highest quality essential oil company in the world. So I bought my starter kit, and I knew that there was this blend called Elevation, and I needed some joy in my life. So I started using it, and I saw very positive improvements over my life. The business opportunity kind of just fell on my lap. And how many of us here have kind of been in that same situation? We didn't join to start the business, but the business kind of found us. So it kind of fell on my lap, and I couldn't neglect all these people around me who were going through very similar circumstances that I was going through, emotionally and physically, and I had to tell them about doTERRA. So that is why I even started in doTERRA, was just to really help other people. And then I was like, well, if I can help my family with an extra $500 a month, then we could get out of debt in 2 years. And if I can help my family with a little bit more every month to maybe buy more organic food, that was a really big heart of mine, then we would be healthier. So I started really in this business just presenting to other people one-on-one. I did a lot of stuff online with my network online. And I realized that this was bigger than I could ever even imagine. I surpassed that $500 every month very quickly, And we started to really think about our mission and our passion and our calling and our life purpose. So we always had dreamed of living in a big, like on a big farm, and I dreamed of this red barn, and we dreamed of having roots and not having to travel so much and going from one job to the next. Dreamed of a more freeing life, more happy life. And that vision that we had was something that drove us to where we are now. And so we're at the rank of Blue Diamond, and we've accomplished that dream. We live in our dream farm. I have my red barn, and I would not give anything up. Those 2-3 years that I was building to this place, nothing was going to stop me. And I knew that doTERRA could be a vehicle for me to use to accomplish my dreams. I knew it wasn't going to be hard. I knew that I was going to have to work my butt off, and that I would have to do things that I was very uncomfortable doing, including standing in front of a group of people that I don't even know. And I did it, and you know what, guys? It got easier and easier. So as you start this business, the most important thing as you prepare to launch your business, I want you to think about why you want to do this business. What is your passion? What is your calling? And what is your life vision for yourself? Now, if you're like me, the first time somebody said this to you, you're probably brushing me off and thinking, this is fluffy, I don't have to do this, I'm tired of hearing about this why thing. Guys, this is so important for you not giving up in this business. If you do not have a life vision for your family, for your business, for your relationships, for your health, then you are going to be stuck in a rut, and nothing is going to propel you and drive you to achieve those dreams. You will get stuck and quit going through the mundane activities. Yes, there are mundane activities even in this business. It's still fun and exciting, but you still have to do the same things over and over and over to achieve your dreams in this business. So I want you to think about, what is your life vision? What is your mission? And does this business fill a need for you? Do you want to get an extra $500 to $600 a month? Do you want to get an extra $2,000 a month to replace maybe your income as a work out of home mother or father? And do you want to come home and build your own dreams instead of building somebody else's dreams? Maybe up the corporate ladder, right? That was our big thing. We wanted to get away from corporate America. We didn't want anyone to tell us when we could take a potty break. We wanted freedom. We wanted to be true entrepreneurs, which we have accomplished in this business in doTERRA, and so have thousands and thousands of other people. So let me tell you a little bit about this business, okay? Remember, we're in the prepare phase. You need to know this stuff as you prepare to launch your business. This business is simple, all right? It has very basic, simple steps for you to follow, and it has been proven, these steps have been proven over and over and over again by many, many other people before you. So you don't need to create your own steps. All you need to do is follow the steps that we already know are going to achieve your success. It takes work. You're going to work hard. You're going to work and whatever you put into this, you will get back from this. So you put in an hour a week, you're going to get back an hour a week. You put in 10 hours a week, you're going to grow much faster. So it's going to stretch you. You're going to do things that you're uncomfortable doing. You're going to pick up the phone and call people that, you're going to feel uncomfortable doing. But guys, this is a ton of fun, and it is filled with these relationships and lasting friendships that you're going to be building for an eternity. This is a relational business. I like to tell people that, because if you don't like people, then this is not a business for you. Okay, this is a business for people who like people and people who have a heart for helping somebody else other than yourself. And when you, as we get started in this prepare phase, there's 3 things that you need to understand and that you are going to actually really prepare on improving as you get ready to launch your business. Mindset, skill set, and tools. These are the 3 things that are going to continue. You are going to continue to work on in this business. You don't have to have it all down now. In fact, I tell people as soon as they want to start a business, I say, let's get your first class on the schedule right away. You know why I do that? Because a lot of the times people who want to launch a business, they go into this, I need to know everything. I need to know this and I need to know this and I need to know how to handle objections and I need to know all about the oils and all about the products and all about the supplements. And what don't they end up doing? They actually don't end up doing anything. So if you want to launch your business, get your first class on the books, all right? Work with your upline mentor and really, really, really get that class on the books. You will see that it is much easier than what you conjure up inside your brain, all right? So mindset is going to be improved as you do the actions, all right? I know a lot of people, I love personal development, okay? I'm starting to love it even more. I really hated it a long time ago, but I love personal development now, all right? Because I understand that in order for me to get to the next level, my mind's got to be at the next level first. Before I can take my team there, my mind has to be there. So I love working on personal development. But here's the thing that I do with personal development is I do it. So a lot of the people who work on personal development, they're personal development junkies, but then they don't actually put those action steps into play. So I encourage you that as you are launching your business, there's some great books for you to read, all right? But don't get stuck in just reading those books. And there's 2 things that I recommend to you as you're launching your business. The first one is GoPro by Eric Worre. All right, GoPro by Eric Worre. And the second one is Being a Starfish by Neil Anderson. All right, these 2 books are going to help you really, really, really get the foundational, I would say more sales training for you as you get ready to launch your business. Now, skill sets is something that we are going to work on over the next week as we start this scope series. All right, so the skill sets that you need for this business are so easy, but they are something that you can continue to work on as you grow your business. Presenting, enrolling, closing, and supporting your team. All right, that's it. That's it, guys. So I want to ask you guys a few things as you got to be quiet if you're going to sit next to me, okay? Okay. Just a few things. Some questions for you as you are kind of working and getting started in this business. I want you to think about why you're doing doTERRA, all right? I want you to think about why you use doTERRA, okay? Because these 2 questions are going to help you create your own story and your own why, which is going to be the most powerful thing for you to use. It's actually been proven over and over again that testimonies and stories are the best way to share doTERRA. It's so easy to get in front of people and tell them lavender is good for this and lavender is good for this and Melaleuca is good for this. But when I get up here and I tell you that I was extremely frustrated as a mother with a son who loved waking me up in the middle of the night with ear discomfort. And as a mother who had to pack my children up and run down to the urgent care and get those ears looked at and taken care of, that would take 3 to 4 hours out of my day, plus all the frustrations that go along with it. I love knowing now that if my son does wake up in the middle of the night with ear discomfort, that I'm now able to go right over there to my oils and I can use the Melaleuca and apply it behind his ear, down his jawline, and on his neck. And it provides support for his ears. Don't you relate so much more to that All right, so stories is what you are going to use as you share doTERRA and as you present. They are going to create those powerful presentations for you as you're sharing doTERRA. So I like to have a story for almost every single oil. And if I don't have my own story, I use somebody else's story. But this is why you need to be a product of the product. If you're here and you're actually building a business yet you're not using doTERRA oils on your body, then I want to strongly encourage you to get your upline enroller to do a membership overview with you and get those oils that you need for supporting your health immediately. That is going to create those powerful stories for you to use for your classes and for your presentations. So another really good thing I like to encourage you guys to do is I want you to think about what you want to get out of this business. Is this a hobby for you? Is this a hobby? And if it is, okay, that is totally okay. I have somebody on my team who is here because they just want to make money, and that's okay. If you just want to make money, fine. That is absolutely okay. That's what we all want to do. Some people just want to help somebody else, and other people just want to bring their husbands home from their corporate job. Whatever it is, I want you to know that, and I want you to be able to constantly remember that when you're launching your business. So, the next thing as we're preparing our business is really setting those goals. And so if you want to move fast in this business, if you want to grow as quick as you can, I want you first to know that there are people who grow slow, and there are people who grow slow and steady, and there's people who grow fast. It doesn't matter where you stand on that. You can grow this business as slow and steady as you want. You can grow it as fast as you want. It's all in what you put into it and what you are doing in those action steps that we're going to talk about in the scopes that follow this one. So, how fast do you want to grow? An outrageously fast goal would be elite, which is 3,000 in volume in 30 days. And I am kind of one of those believers that you don't have to grow fast, but faster is easier, and because you build that momentum. All right. How many of us remember our first enrollment? You remember the excitement and that pure happiness that you get, and how empowered you feel after an enrollment. I love enrolling people. I love it. It's my passion. I'm never going to stop enrolling, okay? Because it's almost like a drug and a high for me. I love enrolling people, and I love getting them on LRP. I love seeing them using their oils. That is why I'm doing what I'm doing. And every time I get an enrollment, I get more confident, and I get more confident, and I get more confident. And so if you've never got an enrollment, you probably don't feel very confident, right? So get out there and get that first enrollment, all right? It's going to feel, it's going to be a boost of confidence that you need. And that's why I tell people the first opportunity that you have to teach your launch class, you go ahead and you do it, all right? You don't wait for all the knowledge to come to you, because it's never going to come to you, all right? This essential oil world is growing so fast. All right, the research is continuing to come out. All you got to do is look it up on PubMed, guys. It's massive. So, outrageous. You want to hit elite in the first month, all right? Maybe you just want to move slow and steady. Then you might want to look at 90 days to 100 days for hitting elite in 3 months. So, as you're kind of propelling your business and as you are starting your business, you want to look at what you need to do to hit elite. And so if you have a elite planner of some kind, there's different places you can go to look at an elite planner, but I have to have a plan, and I have to know my action steps. And overall, the big picture is my heart and my why. I'm doing this because I want financial freedom. All right. Whatever yours is, you need to have that before you all the time. So the first step you do in this process is you really prepare. And so when you get into your prepare mode, all right, this is where you are being a product of the product. You're doing those mentoring and strategy calls with your upline. If you don't have an upline, then, or if you don't have somebody in your upline who's working the business, then you have to go out there and you have to find the resources that you need. This isn't something where somebody needs to hold your hand. I believe that you can build this on your own. It's very nice and supportive to have an upline mentor, but it's not necessary in order to grow this business. And so, look at that big elite rank, and we're going to start preparing for that. So as we get started in preparing, if you're not already a part of doTERRA, obviously you need to be a part of doTERRA. And so whoever invited you to this scope or this recording on YouTube, please go back to them and tell them that you are ready to launch your business and you want to get it started. And so if you're a wholesale customer, then you need to upgrade to a Wellness Advocate account. A Wellness Advocate is somebody who can build this business. And then second is you need to be a product of the product. All right, and this means that you are making consistent monthly orders in a minimum of $125 a month. All right, if you are going to preach to people all about the product of the month, right, the free product of the month, then you better be getting that free product of the month. And in order to get that, that's placing a $125 order per month, all right? And also, we want you to understand the back office. So go on to doTERRA.com and look at some of the recordings that they have for looking and navigating through your back office. It's not that confusing once you guys get it nailed down. It's actually relatively easy to navigate. Get support and training, all right? If you have not yet had a lifestyle overview or a membership overview from your upline support, request that. That is what's going to create a product of the product. That's how you're going to know what essential oils you need to use and also create your own stories for sharing and for success. Schedule and participate in any trainings and events that you have going on in your local area. Go to those things. Those are going to be the biggest belief booster that you could ever imagine. Those people who go to convention or corporate events are the ones whose teams grow the fastest and most consistent. All right, you're going to have an enormous boost of belief when you go to those. And there are so many things going on right now around the world in doTERRA. There are wellness summits, regional trainings are coming up, leadership retreat this month and next. All right, so get plugged in and get involved in that. So if you are a part of a team that has a supportive Facebook group, get plugged into that. All right. In those Facebook groups, there's probably wealth of information. There's classes and business trainings you can participate in. The only way that you know about them is asking about them. So those, if you think that you have nothing going on in your upline, go above and keep going up until you find somebody in your upline who's actually training their teams, and you will find somebody. Get equipped with what you need. If you're going to be a product of the product, and if you're going to really grow your business, you need to be prepared. In order to do that, you need to have what you need to be successful. All right. And it's not a lot of stuff, guys. So don't go freaking out. If you were to go start your own business somewhere else, and you would probably take out a loan of hundreds of thousands of dollars. All right. This is minimum. This is minimum. All you need is a starter kit and set up your LRP and get some tools in your hands. And these tools are sampling tools. Sharing samples and giving somebody an oil experience is the number one way to get an enrollment. All right. And this is what we call the class before the class. We want somebody to have an oil experience with the sample that we've given them before they come to a class. Second, you need to decide what kind of teaching materials you're going to use. Class in a Box is $25 through your back office. It includes everything you need to teach a class, all right? But above and beyond that, you're gonna need some other things and materials. You'll need whatever materials you wanna use for doing membership overviews. You're gonna need other things for doing business overviews. You're gonna need other things for mentoring. So if you are going to use Edge, you need to get those things. If you're going to use Share Success, you need to get those things, okay? And then second, like I said, is to do a little bit of personal development each day. And so as you're launching this business, those 2 books that I encourage you to get are Go Pro by Eric Worre and also Being the Starfish by Neil Anderson. These 2 books are going to be what is going to really propel your business and give you that personal development that you need as you launch your business to elite. Oh, I made 1 million hearts. Well, thank you guys so much. Woo! 1 million hearts, Ariana. Thanks, guys, so much. Also, you know, we talked about goal setting. We talked about your getting started checklist. On the next scope, we're going to talk about inviting, and we're going to go through the inviting process, how to invite somebody to a class, how to invite them to use a sample, how to invite them to a one-on-one, all right? And that is going to be a very important skill set that you need to perfect in order to grow your business to elite and beyond. So that's it, everyone. I look forward to doing the next scope with you guys on inviting, as you can tell by the acronym of the title that we're going through PIPES. All right, these are our pipeline activities that you need in order to launch your business. So we talked about prepare today. We're going to talk about inviting. We're going to talk about presenting. We're going to talk about enrolling. And then we're going to talk about supporting your team. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this scope today on this Saturday. Hope that you have a wonderful weekend. Get out there, teach your first class, get that class on the books. You're going to see how fun and easy it is to share doTERRA essential oils with your friends and family. So thanks so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys on the next scope. Bye, everyone.